Well, finally gonna have to get into it. It's too cold for this. Always something. So that just started, and I think the inner wheel end, integrated wheel end, wheel hub, whatever Ford calls it, that has the vacuum actuator, something in that system failed. I can bypass the four-wheel drive solenoid that select whether or not the front hubs get vacuum, and it'll release and it won't grind. But then if I try to turn it into four-wheel drive, it just grinds. So I think a check valve or something in the vacuum line failed at some point. The integrated wheel end tried to engage and probably just grenaded itself on the highway. So I'm gonna have to tear into it to figure out what's wrong.
He's at it again.
Now we get to do it again.
Doesn't quite have the zip zip.
Oh my God.
You went to New York for a second?
All right, that was the easy part.
What exactly are you doing?
So you heard the grinding, or maybe you didn't, but trust me, it's there. A little collar that slides to let this freewheel. This is turning all the time, which means it's not disengaging. So put vacuum straight down to here and it'll release and it won't grind. So then when I put it in four-wheel drive, it should drop the vacuum out, equalize pressure, and engage the front hubs, but it's not engaging fully. So I think the inner wheel end, integrated, whatever. IWE is bad on this side. Oh look, another subscriber coming to check out what we're working on today. My production timeline is a little slow, I'll give you that, but it's gonna come out. Just subscribe if you want to see how this goes. Got one of the IWEs out. See, I'm holding two parts. This is supposed to be one piece, so that could be what was wrong. This is the one from the passenger side. It's still in one piece. I think this one was still good, which would explain where I was hearing the grinding.
So do we know why it may have done this?
Could have gotten debris in there. I've heard water gets in, they freeze, whatever, stuff can break. Someone also installed a lift on their truck where they had to move these from one set of the knuckles to the other, so I'm not beyond saying it could have been installation error. But seeing that it's a part that commonly breaks, and even at the best of times, if you're off-roading with them, that's how much engagement ring you have. That's how much surface area you have. And that's not on one set of gears. This is what links two of the gears together. So this is what usually breaks if all of this is doing its job. Knowing that, and that I never want to have to mess with this again. Here's the IWE Eliminator from RCV. It's a big chunk of steel. So it simplifies the IWE portion, but you are gonna have now that front CV shaft is gonna be turning full time, even when you're in two-wheel drive. So that's gonna be more wear and tear on your CVs, your front diff's gonna be spinning, and your drive shaft up to the transfer case will be turning whenever you're on the road. So more rotational mass, probably hurt acceleration a bit, probably hurt your economy, but that's a 37-inch tire already, and this is lifted, so I kind of gave up on fuel economy a while ago. I'm going for simplicity, rugged, simplicity and rugged. What else do you want me to say? This is also reversible, so you pop this back out, you put a new IWE in, and then you're having all the same problems again. I mean, you're right back to the way that it was from the factory. First sign is that's good that it fits. See if I can snake this back in there. Let's see if I can get these to mesh. I'll show you in just a minute, all right? Bear with me. As you may be able to see, there's the ring right here. But you can see now here it is, and these mounts right here were where the IWE covered the same space. So now you've got a big chunk of steel in there instead of some plastic gears, a diaphragm, vac lines, and whatever else. Anything I missed, I'll try to show you on the other side. I'm gonna throw this on the axle side first, and it meshes nicely. And then if I could tuck this monstrosity back in with my third hand. There. I'll put it on the hub side, let gravity work with you. If I can get this side to mesh. There. That's most of it. All right, put everything back together now.
All right, good job.
All right, well, everything's back together now. Grinding is gone, so mission accomplished on that. I've driven it around now for about a week. I can't tell a huge hit to the mileage. Now this is lifted 4.5 inches on 37-inch tires, re-geared. So, puppy. So already the mileage is kind of crap. So I don't know how much more of a hit, but I'm sure it's not helping things. Yeah, maybe I'll pull the eliminators out so that then it'll be free hubbing again and do like a comparison loop. So stick around for that if you're interested. Don't worry about that spare tire mount, and also definitely don't worry about those sliders. That stuff's coming up later. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Really appreciate you checking out the video, and we will see you next time. Keep going. Just do another take.